Okay, here's what I found out. So you Google who wrote the first mystery set on a train, and it was Junior Parker wrote Mystery Train. Thanks, Google. Junior Parker. But I looked up, I can't remember her name, Ethel, where'd it go? Ethelina White. I looked up Ethelina White, and she's got a good 20-year head start. 20-plus year head start on Agatha Christie. So she may well have written the first murder mystery set on a train. Okay. Are we ready for part 2? Look what we got here. Okay. I'm going to tell you something about a New Orleans buck. They're delicious. Might be more delicious with Kraken. It calls for orange juice. But unless you have like some kind of weird clear rum, which I never have, because anything with rum in it is better with spiced rum in it. You start putting dark rums together with orange juice, and you end up with a pretty muddy-looking drink. So what you do, instead of putting orange juice in there, put a shot of Cointreau in there. Then not only is it nice and clear, but you got more liquor. You're welcome. Now, somebody out there, one of you liquor aficionados, tell me what it is. So the Kraken I really like. It's a lot vanilla. Even Captain Morgan's a lot vanilla. Sailor Jerry's got kind of a cherry taste to it. I like Myers rum. I love Myers rum. I don't know what it tastes like. Is that cocoa? There's something in there that's completely different from any other dark rum or spiced rum that I've had. Even that Hawaiian rum. Might be cocoa. Anyway. This is Bela Lugosi in The Corpse Vanishes. We have nobody. Bela Lugosi. Oh, pardon me. Produced by Associated. Yeah. Oh, there's still ginger ale in this. That's why I'm kind of burpy. So we got 2 shots of Myers. We got a shot of Cointreau. We got Angostura bitters. And then you fill that on up with ginger ale. And yeah, that's a slice of lime in there. I didn't squeeze it. It's just kind of floating in there. Usually use a lemon, but what the hell, I had a lime out already. Okay. The Corpse Vanishes is a 1942 Banner production. Don't worry about the back of my paper. I'll get to that. Bela Lugosi did a few pictures for Banner Productions, so yeah, you should be familiar. Directed by Wallace Fox. What a lovely day for a wedding. And our beautiful bride is about to say her I do's when suddenly she faints. By gum, she's dead. The morgue truck arrives and off she goes. But wait, a second morgue truck arrives. And they're like, where is she? So who took her? Well, soon we see who is behind it. Another wedding, another dead bride, another corpse snatched. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. Fashion reporter Patricia Hunter. Fashion reporter Patricia Hunter is on the case. Or at least she thinks she has a clue. A funny smelling orchid. She tries to tell the boss, but hell, it's 1942. What the hell do women know? Now, I'm not saying that, but that's what they would say in 1942. Well, Pat the reporter is bound to prove the old SOB wrong about her. He basically puts her on the case to get her out of his office. Well, she finds the orchid is a hybrid developed by a European professor, Lugosi, who just by chance lives right up the road. What are the odds? She goes to see him by sneaking in on a truck and discovers the horrible truth. But did she? Or was it just a dream? Anywho, she finds an ally in the doctor who is treating the professor's wife, the Countess. Are you lost yet? Dun-dun-dun. The Countess. He's treating the Countess. She goes back to the city and he follows. They tell their unbelievable story to the boss there at the newspaper, and he thinks it's the craziest shit he's ever heard. I know, hard to believe. But he still fronts them $500, which was a lot of money in 1942, to set a trap. But will it work? Or will it backfire on them? Well, let's just say that it's 1942, and even though she just cracked the biggest story in the paper's history, what's her name? Patricia Hunter breaks the biggest story in the paper's history, she still quits to marry the doctor. Okay, women's lib just wasn't a thing in 1942. Go figure, I wrote here. Hollywood. Okay, yes, it's old-fashioned. Yes, it's full of grandiose actors. Yes, the story is completely ridiculous. Yet, somehow I still like this. It was just entertaining enough that I liked it at least as much as White Zombie, which that might have been a Halper, and I'd have to look, but it was Bela Lugosi also. At least enough to give it the same 3 rings. 3-ring circus for feature 2 tonight. The corpse vanishes. Maybe if I drink enough of this, I'll vanish. These are getting all gobbed together again. Oh, one escaped. Okay, I only got 2 this time. What do you like, the folded one or this long one? Let's go with the long one. Why not? Why not? Okay. Ooh. Andy Warhol. Do y'all kids like Andy Warhol? Yeah, he made like pictures of soup cans, kind of varying colors, and like Marilyn Monroe. Pop art. You've probably seen his art, but you didn't know he made these movies. Well, some of us old farts do. We have Flesh for Frankenstein and Blood for Dracula. next week on the Late Night Picture Show. Be sure and join us, won't you, for our Andy Warhol horror movie double feature. Now, if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up, why don't you? YouTube's starting to show me now how many thumbs down I get. And, most of my reviews fetch 100% likes, even though I only get a fraction of likes from how many views or whatever. But it not all of them. 87.6, 75% liked. So I am getting some thumbs down, which means I must be doing something right. Anyway, leave some comments. If you know who wrote the first Mystery on a Train, and it wasn't Junior Parker, let me know in the comments. Or maybe leave it on the last one. All right. Where is it? Good night, kids.